Hello world. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching my channel, Cook Healthy with Chef Omar. Muy bueno. Today's recipe, we're gonna do everything roasted. Basically it's a roasted salmon with roasted potatoes and roasted asparagus. Again, like I told you guys in my previous video, the idea for me is to make your life simple, to come up with dishes that you can do like in less than 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Like I say, especially in these times, our days are go fast, but and that's the idea behind my videos. Something simple, very nutritional, very tasty, and very healthy. That's the most important thing. Again, like I be telling you in my previous videos, I changed the way I eat myself. Like my 18 years plus years of experience as a professional chef, how I use it for my own good. So eating the right amount of food. So now I am I already lost. Now it's a 62 pounds so far, and I'm not starving. All I did is simple changes on my diet and a little bit of exercise, and that's about it. So today we're going to be doing the everything roasted, which is roasted salmon, roasted asparagus, and roasted potato with a dash of lemon juice. The first thing we're going to be doing right here is we're going to start peeling our potatoes. A lot of people use potato peelers, but for me, again, because this is what I do, I'm a professional, I like to use a knife. But you guys please use potato peelers. I think it will be easier for you guys. So you guys are going to be peeling the potatoes, right? If you want to use a knife, that's fine, but you always need to be careful about when you guys using a knife. The knife is always very dangerous to use if you know how. Please make sure you kids, if you are cooking with your kids, make sure you guys are with them, because it's very dangerous. Okay, so for the potatoes, you can do whatever cut you want to do. It doesn't necessarily has to be one kind of cut. Like you see there, I do some cut like this. You can do different cuts, so again, so your potatoes are nice and randomly cut. I mean, you don't want to follow like one cut only. Again, you can do different cuts. Again, whatever you want to do is perfect for this recipe. Again, you always want to make sure whenever you're doing a knife, because you can cut yourself. Okay, so as you can see, I did different types of cuts potatoes. It doesn't really matter. So we're gonna add a little bit of water, so the water doesn't turn brown. So leave a little water. So I continue with the rest of my ingredients. The reason I didn't wash my bowl is because I'm doing potatoes and asparagus. So it's not like I'm doing fish or something. So be careful when you guys do fish or vegetable. You need to wash it and sanitize that. But in this case, it's just vegetable, and vegetable is fine. So we're gonna cut the asparagus. This part of the asparagus, you guys don't use it because it's very bitter, so you don't want to use that. So you see this is perfect. You have it over here. Then again, this is a simple recipe. All you need to do is have your ingredients ready, and like in less than 30 minutes you have all your food. Now that you have your asparagus here, you're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Again, I always use olive oil. I recommend you guys to use olive oil. Avocado oil is good too. I mean, it's very good for you. A little bit of salt, right? A little bit of pepper. Again, when it comes to the salt, you want to keep that in mind. Like salt is giving some flavor, but also if you add too much, it can be very bad for your health. So I think salt, I never tell you how much salt, because it depends on the people. I just advise you to not to eat a lot of salt. So now we have the water. We take the water out. So that's it. Now we don't need this. Now again, we add a little bit of oil, here, right? A little bit of salt, pepper. Again, those are salt and pepper is the ingredients that you need. You don't need more than that, to be honest to you. Those, I would call them the mother ingredients. I know a lot of people will be maybe mad at me because I'm saying that, but salt and pepper, that's all you need to make this simple dish. So once we have this, I have my pan that I already have here. So I add my potatoes here, right? Make sure this is even, so it goes. I got my asparagus. And I already have my oven ready hot for 400 degrees. Then you're gonna put this on your oven for about 20 minutes. But if when you take it out, you think it's not ready, you can give it another 5 minutes. And then you put it here, and you put it inside there. So now, once you're done with that, now we're gonna start doing our delicious salmon. Again, add a little bit of oil, so it's giving a little bit. It's not too dry when it gets out of the oven. Remember, this is a roasted salmon with roasted vegetables and potatoes. Again, a lot of people, when they do roasted salmon, they do sauteed vegetables. But again, the idea behind my recipes is to simplify your life, not to make it harder on you. And remember, especially these days, we really need time. We need to go to work, put the kids to school, pick up the kids to school, bring it to the soccer practice or anything, and that. So once we got that, we're gonna use a glove, because you want to make sure you don't touch the salmon with your hands, because you're going to continue to cook. Oh, you can wash your hands too, but in this moment I'm going to use gloves because I don't want to like have the smell of the fish on my hand. Put more pepper, right? Pepper is good for you. Give it nice and heavy. A little bit more salt. So that, put this glove here. Continue to work. I'm gonna add a splash of lemon, the lemon on salmon. Boom. Remember, muy bueno. So now, once I got this, I'm going to use another glove here, and I'm going to put my salmon on the pan here. 1 and 2, and gonna put it into the oven. Again, this will take about 15 minutes. I like my salmon medium. A lot of people like the salmon well done. I don't, because it gets a little too dry. I just want to give you guys a tip. When you guys cook salmon, make sure you know what kind of salmon you're cooking, because if you cooking a salmon that is a wild salmon, you have to cook the salmon to the internal temperature of 165. But on the other hand, if you cook in a salmon that is a farm raised, you can do a 145. So it depends the kind of salmon that you have. But make sure you guys, so just to let you know, the salmon, a medium is perfect. I like the medium. I don't like it too well done. So now we're gonna let it cook for 20 minutes, and I'm gonna show you guys the final presentation afterwards. 20 minutes has passed by, so we're gonna check how our food is coming along. Just every time you're taking stuff out of the oven, just be careful, because you don't want to get burned. I usually use this and my tongs. I think for me it's very nice. Got it out of the oven. As you can see, the salmon is nice and cooked. For me, it's a perfect salmon. See, our potatoes, it's nice and sexy. So as you can see, our asparagus, our potatoes, nice and sexy, muy bueno. You see our salmon is perfectly cooked. Now we're going to put this plate on, put it onto the plate. So you put your asparagus here, yeah, asparagus, nice and sexy. Like I said, muy bueno. You always be careful, because you don't want to get burned. Right, and again, like this recipe, it's about 450 calories, and if you follow my other video, your breakfast, another 500 calories. That's a total like almost 950 calories that you got in two beautiful dishes right? So now we get our nice salmon, right? Roasted salmon, beautiful and sexy as you can see, right? We put it here on the plate, right? So now we're gonna give it some final touches. I like to use a splash of lemon on top of the salmon, right? Because the lemon and the fish is always really nice. A little bit of oil, right? Olive oil, little bit of olive oil. Olive oil is always good. Olive oil is beautiful for you. If you want to garnish with some, put some cilantro here. You can put some parsley or whatever. And this is your dish for today. It's about 450 calories. Everything is roasted. You know, it's easy to execute. I mean, nothing. Again, if you want to want me to continue to make videos for you, just please follow my channel, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, and please do me the favor. Let's take care of Mother Nature. Mother Nature is very important for us. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't do it, but let's help me out with that. If you guys continue to support me and support Mother Nature, I'm gonna keep going and bring you delicious and beautiful and sexy and muy bueno recipes. See you next video.